bright light.
Bright light. Very good.
Eyes cannot see anything else,
Mm-hmm.
just only light.
Beautiful. So, in this place, you're not going to be using your eyes. You're going to be using all of your senses, the sense of knowing, of touch, of hearing, of smell. What do you imagine this white light to be?
I cannot feel anything. It's like there's no land beneath my feet. I'm in
Mm,
the air and surrounded by light.
beautiful. How does it feel like to be surrounded by this light?
It's mysterious.
Mysterious.
I'm just exploring, like, yeah, if I will find anything or if I
Mm,
can see anything.
beautiful. So, right now, you are spirit, and spirit could take you to where you need to go. So, let's begin to explore now. And let's find something within that white light that will take you on your journey. It could be a hole, it could be anything.
I can feel that there is land beneath
Mm,
me. There are
wonderful.
ponds, there are lands, there are ponds, and there are meadows, and I'm floating in above in a cloud of light.
Very good. So let's continue to float in that cloud of light. And I want you, just as the airplanes do, begin to descend within that cloud of white light. And as you descend slowly, you'll begin to feel, to see, to understand more what this land is.
Land is similar to Earth, but there is no living being, no
Mm-hmm.
animals,
Mm-hmm.
only nature, only water, trees, grass, and there's calmness. Nature is like with himself. There's no disturbance of outside, no creature,
Mm-hmm.
total silence.
Wonderful. So I want you to just feel this wonderful feeling of this place and just soak it in. Feel the
It's like
calmness.
oneness. It's like
Mm-hmm.
oneness. I am one with the
Mm-hmm.
surroundings, with everything. I can feel like we each other are part of each other.
Wonderful. So let's do some more exploring and see what else you could find in this place. What's the next thing you
Okay.
notice?
There's a mountain,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm floating upward with the height of mountain, and it looks like there's some tomb at the top of mountain.
Mm-hmm. What is this dome
Ancient
made out of?
stones, ancient stones,
Wonderful.
ancient building, ancient
Mm-hmm.
structure.
Wonderful.
But still there is silence, no sign of life. No.
Mm-hmm. Are you attracted to this place?
I feel like I'm part of this place. It's
Mm-hmm.
not new for me.
It's not new for you. So
Nothing surprising.
let's find out what is the importance of this place.
Calmness,
Mhm.
nature,
Yes.
his home like home. It's like
What
it
do you?
doesn't feel new. It doesn't feel new. It's like it's always there.
It's always there. So what do you call this place? What comes to your mind?
It's me, it's my place.
My place. Very good. So is this a place that you go to when you need to feel this feeling of oneness?
It feels like I'm always there.
Always
Even
there.
if I'm away, my part of me is there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Very.
feel separated.
Mm-hmm. So when you go to this place, how do you manifest yourself?
I'm floating, I'm like air.
Like
I
air.
just gliding in the air.
Mm-hmm.
When I touching water, I'm becoming water. My body becoming water. When I'm land, I'm becoming land,
Mm-hmm.
turning into land.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's find out more about this part of you that is one with all. I'd like for you to just rise even higher to see what you truly are when you're not in a body. I'm going to count from 5 to 1, and let's find out what happens. 5. Begin to expand this feeling of oneness. 4, 3, 2, and 1. What do you notice now?
Expanding. My whole body is like every atom is expanding in each direction, is exploding. Like one atom in this direction, one atom in other direction. Like
Mm,
I'm everywhere.
beautiful.
I'm spreading in a whole space.
Hmm. And
Next,
what is it that you can do when you are so expansive?
I become
Notice.
like million parts of me. I have become like millions of me.
Hmm.
Every atom is me.
Yes.
I can feel life and consciousness in every atom that is expanding from my body,
Hmm.
my part, and
Wonderful.
and it's going in all directions everywhere with expansion. As I'm going up, it's spreading even more in all direction.
Wonderful. So let's continue to expand to see where you come from, where the source of these millions of parts come from.
Can't find the source.
Mm-hmm.
It's just expanding and
Mm-hmm.
expanding. Above there is sky, clear sky,
Yes. So
and below
let's
is land.
so let's look within and see what is creating this expansion.
I'm a round shape atom, and when I look inside, it's transparent. There's nothing inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear. I can see through myself.
Yes. So I want you to feel the power of this. How much power do you feel?
I'm feeling powerful. Power
Mm-hmm.
like I can turn myself into anything.
Beautiful.
This
Beautiful.
atom can turn into anything.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So let's find out a little bit more about this atom that you are. And let's go now to the next significant event as this feeling of being so expansive. I want you to drift and float and find the next event.
Atom is expanding now, turning big.
Mm-hmm.
It's, it's turning so big like planets. Color is also changing, like
Color.
crust or surface. Earlier it was transparent, I can see through it, but now it's turning into solid form and size is expanding like planets or solid body.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm in space, a planetary body kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can see other planets, other stones, stars in the darkness. There is emptiness all across. I'm part of space now.
Yes. So I'd like for you to just continue and see what is it you're attracted to. Where do you go next?
I'm just floating in the space like other stones, other planets,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm feeling like I'm their part. I'm just floating like them. We are like this part filling the space. Just no conscious movement, just floating.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So, in this feeling that you're having, When do you
It's
decide?
calmness.
Uh huh. When do you decide to not feel calmness, to not feel one with everything?
Whenever I see a shooting star, I also want to move like the star.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to stay in the stable planet position.
Very good. All right.
Whenever I see anything moving, I also want to move like that.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to notice the thoughts that you have as you make this decision. And let's
Lots of
find.
exploration comes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to explore by moving to other dimension, other plane, moving from present position to other, like to explore there.
Wonderful. So let's begin to explore. I'm going to count from 5 to 1, and let's see what you explore next. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Where are you?
Now I come to a planet as a bird.
The bird. Mm-hmm.
Eagle, it's like an eagle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flying high above the clouds. I'm alone and just drifting in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Below me, thin cloud, and there is a land. But I'm not bothering about anything. I'm just taking a ride in the air.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to just sense everything that you're sensing as this eagle.
Cool air is hitting my head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking each side, observing. There's no desire, no look for food, no nothing. Just I'm gliding in the air.
Beautiful.
Not much effort need to put.
Mm-hmm.
It's just flying smoothly.
Yes. So let's see what happens next. When it is that you have the next desire, I'm going to count from 3 to 1 this time, a little faster, and we'll be at the next time when you've made a decision. 3, 2, and 1. Where are you?
Just continuing flying, I just landed on the earth
Mhm.
and I turned into a human being.
Notice what you look like there.
A man. I am barefooted. It's like I jumped from the sky and then now I'm standing. It's mountain area. I'm near waterfall. And now I feel like I have no clothes. Uh, I just
Mhm.
started walking and looking around and now exploring the surroundings.
Mhm. So let's explore to see what you look like. Look down at your feet. What do you notice from your feet?
It's a human being. I'm human.
Hmm. Are you young
It's
or old?
big feet.
Big feet?
Yeah, big feet. I'm masculine. I'm powerful, tall,
Hmm.
but without any clothes or shoes, nothing.
Hmm.
But I don't feel pain in the rocks when I walk.
Hmm. There's no pain as you walk across those rocks.
Uh, I feel power. I
Mm-hmm.
feel energy. I feel confident.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so much energy that if I can hit the rock, I can break it like glass.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm calm.
Wonderful. What do you look like? Your face?
Face is big,
Mm-hmm.
like ancient man.
Like an ancient man? Do you have hair on your face?
On the head, large hairs,
Mm.
but medium beard, not that big.
Not that big. Mm-hmm.
Not that big.
Yes. And notice you just arrived in this place. What is this place that you arrived to?
It's a mountain area. There are
Mm-hmm.
waterfalls, lakes, and I'm walking on rocks. Rocks are penetrating rocks. They are like knives. They can easily tear up the skin. But my skin is tough. I don't feel pain. I can sense that they are sharp, not smooth rocks. They can hurt, but still I'm confident I'm walking and I don't feel pain and it's comfortable for me.
Wonderful. Do you
I'm
have an
climbing.
Do you have a name that you call yourself?
Oh, I don't have name.
You don't have a
I
name.
just, I just turned into from eagle to man. I
Mm.
don't know why my name or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just new to this planet.
Very good. So, where is it that you go as you explore this planet?
I'm climbing the mountain, going up.
Mm-hmm.
From there, I want to see what's ahead. This mountain. Mountain is blocking my vision.
What happens
I'm
next?
climbing. Now I'm top of mountain and it feels like far there's a valley, but nothing much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing alone on hill
Yes. Are
top.
you alone on this planet?
Far, it feels like there is some settlement, but on the mountain I'm standing, I'm alone. I don't sense anything, any life,
Mm-hmm. Very
only
good.
bare
Very
rock.
bare rock. And your skin. What color is your skin?
It's brown tanned with sun. It's like I'm walking nude with this skin in the sun for so many times, for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
Now skin has turned dark,
Dark. Do you have any hair on your skin for protection?
not much.
Not much. Very good.
I can see muscles only.
All right. Very good. So, as you explore this planet, let's find out what happens next. That's important. I'm going to count again from 3 to 1, and you'll be at the next important event. 3, 2, and 1. You're there now.
I reached the settlement I saw from the mountain.
Mm.
Peoples are living happily there, like nomads in the
Like,
huts.
mm-hmm.
Children are playing, they're rearing animals. Elders are sitting there near their huts. Men are working. I'm just passing through. They don't observe me much. I'm like invisible to them, but they can see me. They are happy. They are smiling. I'm also smiling to them. I'm just passing through this settlement,
Mm-hmm.
and it's familiar to them also that I'm going through there, and it's no strange person for them. They are not looking with curiosity. It's familiar to them. They're comfortable with my presence.
Mm-hmm. How does that make you feel?
I'm happy to see them, happy to see they're living, happy they are happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying the gathering.
Yes.
I'm looking at children are playing. I'm happy that they are settled here.
Mm-hmm. Very good. As you walk through the settlement, do you go anywhere else? Or do you stay?
Now again, next mountain after valley, there's again, but nothing, No sign of life again. Again, mountain.
Mm-hmm. Very
It's
good.
like very far, far away. People are settled.
Mm-hmm.
They are very far away and they don't have much contacts with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm walking, it's like giant steps. Like in 3, 4 steps, I'm covering whole mountain.
Mm. So notice
Although
if
I
you're the size of the mountain, are
oh,
you pretty big?
no, my size is normal, like 7, 8 feet. But my feet, when I take a step, it looks like I have 3, 4 steps. I have covered whole mountain. But
Mm-hmm.
my size is small. It's like
Okay.
within 3, 4 steps, I have covered the distance mountain. I moved.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take much time to cover whole mountain.
Very good.
Although I'm walking slowly, I'm not running.
So, what is the purpose of you just walking and discovering this place? Are you just exploring?
Yes, just exploring, just watching,
Mm-hmm. What are you
just seeing
What are you learning from this place?
how peaceful they are,
Mm-hmm.
how peaceful they're living in small societies, small settlements.
This place where they're living, is this the planet Earth or a different place?
Shapes of the area is similar to planet Earth. It's like mountains everywhere, but mountains of different shape, different stone. It's like granite with spikes.
Mm-hmm.
No snow in the peaks, but suddenly in between the mountains is a green valley, meadow, settlements. Stones are different from our earth. They're black,
Mm-hmm. The stones are pitch black?
pitch black. Or the stones of the mountain are pitch black
Mm-hmm.
with sharp edges, no smooth. Just mountains are very sharp with spikes, but the settlements are mm, covered with meadows and smooth and with ponds, lakes. It's
Mm.
very habitable.
Wonderful.
That's why settlements don't cross much. They just stay in their valleys,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't try to go to other parts because maybe they don't want to get hurt. They don't
Mm-hmm.
want to get hurt in the spiky mountains.
Wonderful. So let's find out what happens, how long you stay on this place in that form. I want you to go to the last moment of your life in that lifetime. And let's see what happens. Three, two, and one. You're there now. Notice where you are.
It feels like I have covered the planet by walking
Mm.
several times.
7 times.
Now I'm feeling several times, so
Several
many
times.
times.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm feeling bored and I just jumped and again turned into something into air. I changed form above
Mm-hmm.
the clouds. I just took a high jump
Yes.
and just merged into the air. There's no shape now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flowing with air.
Wonderful. So as you leave that other life behind, what was the purpose of this exploring this place?
Observation.
Mm-hmm.
Observe the planet. Observe the living. Observe the mountain. Observe the grass.
What did you learn from it?
Silence. Settlement.
Mm-hmm. How did this affect your soul's progress by experiencing that place?
Taught me. He taught me That silence is also part of life. Stillness is also part of life.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm remembering back my position as a planet and expectations of like a shooting star. It's giving me learning. It's like that. The stillness is also part of life.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to fly like a shooting star.
Wonderful. So now, as you are again in this form, what is your next desire?
I'm again a planet.
Mm.
Again, it's big. I want to turn big. I want to increase my size. I want to expand. I want to turn myself biggest in my surrounding.
So, what do you do next?
I'm expanding. My size is expanding like a balloon. I'm increasing.
Mm-hmm.
My surface is expanding. And I'm covering other rocks, other particles, other planets, merging them in me. Other are not comfortable. They are watching with surprise and awkwardness why I'm expanding. They're questioning.
Mm-hmm. Who are the others that are watching you?
Other stones, other planets.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I can feel their sense. They are not moving away, but still they don't want to merge inside me.
Mm-hmm.
They have no other options. As I'm expanding, they are being covered inside me. But they are not happy.
How does
They
that
are
affect
just,
you?
part of me feels bad that why I'm doing it. But my desire giving me expansion, I feel like they will become my part and they will understand why I'm doing it. Then
Mm-hmm.
they would not object.
So, tell me
Now there
when.
is emptiness.
Mm-hmm.
I have expanded and now nearby there is no stone, there is no rock, there is no planet. And everything is very far, far away and I'm alone.
Mm-hmm.
There's there's darkness, there's light far away of the stars, like dimming stars, galaxies. But my nearby me there's only space.
Mm-hmm. So, how big have you made this planet that you are?
Other planets looks tiny in
Mm-hmm.
front of me.
Mm-hmm.
It's unimaginably big. I cannot see even myself or when I see myself I just see part of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that behind me there's so vastness. I cannot even see myself completely.
So, I want you to split your consciousness from your physicality and look at yourself from a different point of view. You can split.
It looks like my body my head is out the planet, but my body below my neck had turned into a planet,
Mm-hmm.
and I cannot move my head much to see whole body.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a complete planet with a neck,
Mm.
and I'm seeing. I can see only part of planet through my eyes of the neck.
What color is this planet?
It has patches of different color: white, gray,
Mm-hmm.
black, stony patches, stony color, gray, some part light dark blue, but mostly gray, white, and black.
Mm-hmm. So, as you have created this planet, do you intend to put any life on it?
Oh no, I have power to put a life. I feel like I have just expanded and it's now stopped. I have used all my power
Okay.
in expansion.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no life again. There's bare rocks, there's stones. There's no thought of putting life. And I don't know how to put life.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you feel as this planet?
I'm feeling lonely,
Mm-hmm.
powerless, helpless. It feels like I have expanded with desire, but now in one desire I have used all my energy, all my resources. I have nothing left to do with other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I have put in one desire and now I'm fully expanded. I have fulfilled my one desire, but I have nothing left for
Mm-hmm.
to do anything else.
Very good. So, let's see what happens next. I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and let's find out what happens as this planet. 3, 2, and 1.
With time, it merged in other planets, a galaxy of similar size, big planets, and now it feels smaller in comparison to them, not big. I'm not standing out and looking from far away, it just merge into them.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a big sun around which all these planets are revolving. It's a very crowded cluster of planets.
Mm-hmm.
All are revolving around light. Sun is very bright and just like a shape of galaxy, all planets are cluttered in a ring and
Mm-hmm.
revolving. There is no communication between planets. Everyone is silently moving around the sun.
Can you
Oh,
communicate with the sun?
it's very powerful. Can't see toward the sun for much longer.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't have authority to communicate with sun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just revolving and like following the guidance of sun. It's just controlling us. All the planet it's controlling and making them move around its inner ring to revolve. Everyone silently revolving
How does it
and it
feel?
just watching.
How does it feel to just watch this?
It's like I'm obeying an order
Mm-hmm.
with discipline. Even if I want to raise my neck, but whenever I try to see the sun, I feel sun is watching each one of us and observing how I'm doing their duties. So again, I'm turned my eyes down and calmly revolving around sun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to offend by looking for long at the sun.
Mm-hmm.
It's very powerful.
Yes. This power that you feel from the sun, is it a power that you fear or is it a power that you respect?
It's respect, it's obedience. It's so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even think about disobeying it. It's just you become silent and
Yes.
there's no thoughts. You silently revolve.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you need to do. You don't question it. You don't want to question it.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's all right for you.
Very good.
Every
So, as you're in this experience, what are you learning about yourself?
respect the source, respect the elders, respect the energy, respect your higher, trust in them.
Mm-hmm. So, basically, respect and trust.
Yes.
Very good.
Obedience. also.
Obedience. Mm-hmm. Very good. So let's now move to the next important event that takes you to another form, another life. I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and let's see what happens next. 3, 2, and 1.
It's like now the sun, the source, has hit me with a stick to direct me to a new life, to move me out from the ring and to send me a new journey. It's not, it's just showed me the path by moving me with light, with energy. And I'm moving out of the ring and flying towards some planet. It's like a star, and now I'm falling on the planet again.
Mm-hmm. What happens when you fall on this planet?
Like a rock. I just fall like a rock. In
Mm-hmm.
the atmosphere, I was burning like a meteorite. I was pushed with so much force that I cannot see the surrounding. I'm moving with so much force, and when I entered the atmosphere of the planet, uh, all around me was fire because of resistance of the air,
Mm-hmm.
and then I fall in the land. I'm a rock, piece of rock, black circle, black round rock.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Is
rock is like same I have seen earlier in the planet with the spike. It's the same material,
it's the same one?
but in the round shape without spikes, uneven surface. And I'm hot. Part of me is red due to fire, and part of me is cold.
Mm-hmm.
The desert where I landed is no life. Is only sand of gray color, dark gray color.
Are you
There's
conscious?
nothing.
Are you conscious of your being there?
I know I'm a rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lying there. I can feel the surface of the sand I'm touching. There's a small hole due to my force, the impact.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm lying there. I cannot do anything. I cannot move.
Very good. What happens next? I'd like for you to close this scene and move to the next important scene.
I'm just lying there. Sometimes it feels like someone passed nearby, through me, near me. But I'm in a very dormant state, like half sleep, half awake. I can observe, but I don't want to see. I just lying as a stone with closed eyes,
Mm-hmm.
like lazy.
Why do you imagine that this lifetime is important for you?
Because source, the sun sent me here with force. He separated me from the ring and pushed me with so much force.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked why I got pushed and was feeling helpless when I was drifting in the space toward the planet as a rock. Till I reached the planet, my size diminished into a small stone from planet.
Mm-hmm.
And when I landed, I was just a small rock.
Very good.
I was confused why I sank.
So now I want you
I
to
don't know.
take a moment and just think about this and connect with that inner knowing. What is the reason that you were taken away from that ring around the sun, the source, and now sent
I,
here?
when I was revolving around Source, I had thoughts of disobeying him, to do according to my will, to move, to enjoy, to do as I wish. But Source wanted me to revolve calmly like others, move like others, like everyone.
Mm-hmm,
But I wanted to do what I was feeling according to my will.
mm-hmm,
And what and I was imagining to disobey him and to try to move, try to get away from my path and do something. And he was observing. He was observing. He knew that what I was thinking.
mm-hmm,
When he felt like I was about to do something, he pushed me so that other wouldn't see or impacted by my action, to keep the discipline.
mm-hmm. So, where has this happened before? Where this soul has disobeyed Source and has been put back into the right path? Is that happening now in the lifetime of Sunny?
I can't see in this lifetime any disobedience of sorts.
Mm-hmm. So, I'd like for you to,
Yeah,
yes.
this lifetime I'm feeling like the stone pushed in the planet, just
Mm-hmm.
lying, just helpless, just powerless.
Mm-hmm. So, why don't we go to the moment in which this soul decided to come to Earth, that made that decision to come to the lifetime as Sunny? I'm going to count from 3 to 1. I'd like for you to see yourself as spirit planning the lifetime of Sunny. 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. Notice where you are.
I'm in the space, I'm a spirit.
Tell me more.
There are, there is like they are giving duties, tasks. I'm feeling like lost. I don't know which table I should go for my task. I'm looking around myself in my surroundings.
What is this place
Around,
where you are? Where are you?
it's in the space.
Mm-hmm.
There's uh, no solid form, only white light structures around. The tables are a white light. So anything that is of any shape is a white light.
Mm-hmm.
Around me there are three, four tables, but without anything. They're lying
Who are
empty.
these? Who are these that are around you?
These are tables just, but far I can see there's a crowd of souls
Okay.
and asking for duties around.
Mm-hmm.
There are manager, task manager. There are guiders who is giving tasks to the souls and providing. Everyone is crowding on the. If you are crowding on one table, other crowding on another table. They are asking for their duties and tasks. What should they do? What where they will go? but I am looking from far. I'm standing alone in space, in distance from them. And where I'm standing, there are three, four tables, empty tables. There's no one sitting with them. And now I'm moving toward them to find my task, my job. I'm a bit afraid. It's a new place for me. I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
I went there, and now I'm making my way in the crowd to ask my duty. And they just handed me one piece of paper,
Mm-hmm.
and they told me, go there, do this is your task.
All right, so I'd like for you now to look at that piece of paper and understand what it says.
It's a white sheet, nothing much. I can't see much.
Mm-hmm.
I
So,
cannot read anything.
all right, so I'd like for you to touch the paper and get the information from the sheet through your energy. You may be able to see or
I,
understand
c-
as you touch.
I can feel the inscriptions. It's marked in the paper without
Mm-hmm.
any ink,
Mm-hmm.
but I cannot understand it. It's blank slate for me, white sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it's something written on it, but I am not understanding.
Mm-hmm.
I know where I have to go. I have to move, but I don't understand what's written on the paper. No
Mm-hmm.
one is trying to teach me. They just handed me the paper and now they are communicating with the other crowd.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like for you to find who are the guides that will be coming with you to Earth. Go to that moment when you are assigned a guide.
When I was holding the paper, I started drifting toward the planet
Mm-hmm.
Earth, and unconsciously I am moving toward it without any desire, without any
Mm-hmm.
will.
Mm-hmm.
And I feels like two, three souls coming back behind me. They are observing me, but they are at distance. They are not speaking. They are just observing from the distance that the way I'm moving, the way I'm going, and they are telling me they're coming with me,
All right.
but keeping the distance. When I see back toward them, they're just watching me,
Mm-hmm.
and they're coming with my speed.
Very good. So I'd like for you to just freeze this moment now in time. And I'd like for you to connect with your guides telepathically. And I'd like for you to ask them what the purpose was for being sent to Earth, that you cannot read that paper.
They're saying, find yourself.
Find yourself. Mm-hmm.
I will not tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad, but still they're not telling me.
Mm-hmm. Do they have names, your guides?
They're old men with beards, white beard, wise men,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not communicating much. They're not telling me their name. They're just observing me. I'm looking towards them. They're looking toward me.
Mm-hmm.
They're not speaking, not telling.
So, since they're not telling you, let's ask them, how can you connect with them, improve their connection once you're on Earth?
We, they're saying they will observe me.
Mm-hmm.
They will be with me, watching me every time.
Okay. What else did they say?
They say you don't need to worry about the connection.
Mm-hmm.
We will let you know.
Hmm.
We'll tell you.
So it seems to me that Sonny is in a point of his life in which he is looking for his purpose. He is looking for more guidance about the reason he came here. What do you say to Sonny?
They're not speaking.
Hmm. So, how can Sonny find himself? How does he do that?
They're just showing me light,
Light. Mm-hmm.
flooding me with light. They're not
Mm-hmm.
speaking.
All right, very good. Now, it seems that this soul has been exploring many different types of incarnations. Is this journey on earth like those others?
It's like to teach him something,
Mm-hmm.
to bring him in discipline.
To bring him discipline. Is he disciplined now at this point of his life in which he is 32 years old?
They are not satisfied.
Mm. Ask them why. What needs to be improved?
Complete faith.
Mm-hmm. Does he not have complete faith?
He tries to deviate
Mm-hmm. In what ways is he deviating?
any way they tell me, any
Mm-hmm.
way they try to make a rule.
So whenever he tries something, it's always against the rules.
Out of the rule.
It's out of
They
the
set a
rule.
bound. They
Mm-hmm.
set a boundary, and he tries to move out of the boundary for even for exploration or something. But he tries to do that.
Mm-hmm. So one of the things in which he has been troubled by is his own career, where he has been stuck in a job for so long and wanted to move further. Why was he stopped from going into that other job?
He's just flowing in a stream of water. He can't do much. You have to go with the flow.
Mm,
Wherever the stream will turn, you have to make a turn. He cannot move out of the stream.
okay. So how can he make his career better, flowing? What does he need to do?
Surrender to the stream. Be he's a part of stream. Just flow with the stream.
Flow with the stream. Hmm. So this career that he has now, is this the best path for him?
There's not much options. It's just flowing.
He's just
There's
flowing.
no best, no worst.
Hmm.
He's just flowing with the stream of water.
Is that the correct
The,
path for him?
he has no other options. He's a part of stream. He has to flow.
Okay. So,
With turns, he has to turn. With flat, straight, he has to go straight. He
mhm.
can't move out of the stream. He has to flow with the stream.
Is this part of his purpose in life is to flow with the stream?
He is part of stream and he's in the stream. He
Hmm.
can't do much more.
Okay.
He's a droplet of water in the stream. He has to stay with the stream.
So it's not much different than when he was one of the planets.
There he has identity.
Mm,
He can feel himself. He can see surroundings. Here he must with the stream. He can know he has no identity.
mm,
He is just stream. He has no identity or drop.
mm-hmm,
He's just flowing with the stream. He don't know which part of stream. He's just flowing. He has to flow.
mm-hmm. Will there ever come a time when he is not flowing with the stream in this lifetime?
There will be waterfall ahead,
Mm-hmm,
and then the stream will fall from the waterfall. There will be droplets, and at that time he will feel his identity in the air as a droplet.
mm-hmm. Will he be able to manifest like he
For,
what did before?
for a moment, he will enjoy the space in the waterfall, in the air, flying as a droplet
Mm-hmm,
out of the stream, ahead of the stream, far from the stream. But again, he has to drop in the water.
mm-hmm. This drop into the waterfall, will it be exciting for him?
Very much he will enjoy, he will
Mm-hmm,
try to explore as much as he can, and for the whole journey he has been bounded. He will try to be free at that moment.
mm-hmm,
He will push himself for the moment of in the air. He will move ahead from all the droplets and then he will fall.
very good. So, how far ahead is this waterfall?
There is distance still need to cover.
Hmm. Because he has ideas of doing work, helping other people. How can he help other people even more if he is just
There's
flowing?
he's no power. He cannot do other thing
Mm,
other than being in flow.
okay. So
He cannot move out.
in this lifetime,
He
he's just to flow with the stream.
flow and then fall, then flow.
Mm, okay. So am I to understand that he is not to be living life on this planet like others who manifest?
They are silent, they are not speaking.
Mm. So what I'd
They are
like you to,
listening.
they're
They
listening.
are listening, but they are not answering.
Okay. So let's go even deeper and let's find out if those who are guiding him are of the light.
They
Are
are
they,
of light, but they look angry.
they look angry. All right. So let's
They
find
want to
out.
test.
Okay. So I'd like for you to look into their eyes and see if they are truly of the light.
They are sent by the light.
They're sent by the light. So what is the anger?
They are not angry, but they are being sticked with me.
Mm-hmm. For what purpose?
to bring me to discipline.
Hmm. Okay. So I would think then that this lifetime is about discipline, about following rules.
They want to teach me discipline. They want to teach me obedience.
Obedience. Hmm.
Obedience.
Hmm. This teaching of obedience, did it come from the fact that this planet did not obey the sun?
Yes, that's why they put me in the flow, so that I
Mm-hmm.
cannot move out of the flow and I have to
Mm-hmm.
move with the flow.
Okay. So, will there be a stage in Sonny's life where they find that he has fulfilled his purpose of obedience?
In the waterfall, they leave him free
Mm-hmm.
to do whatever he want to do. But
Mm-hmm.
then, after waterfalls drop, merge in the pond, in the stream below waterfall, it again
Mm-hmm.
become part of water.
Okay.
And then they are not angry. They are not strict. They are. They think at till that time their task will be done.
Okay. Very good.
Discipline will be taught.
So, I'd like to for you to see how old Sonny will be when he gets to that waterfall. How old will this body be?
They're not showing body, not showing age. They're
Mm-hmm.
just making mirror water. There's no age. There's no
There's no
shape.
age. So it could come soon or it could come later.
There's a time. There are twists. There are turns in the stream before
Okay.
waterfall. We
Very
need
good.
distance to cover.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So let's find out a little bit about his body. I'd like for you to scan the left side of the body and notice what this weakness, what this
Yeah.
blockage is. What is
I need to
that?
go to washroom.
Okay, so I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you open your eyes, remain in this trance, don't look at the mirror. And when you come back, we'll go even deeper and find out what those blockages are. 1, 2, and 3. Eyes open. One. Go ahead and let's begin doing the scan of the body. And I want you, as you scan, to see your body as light. And I want you to find out what's happening with the left side of the body, why it has the feeling of weakness and blockage during meditation. What is that?
There's heaviness on the left side.
Hmm. What is that heaviness?
Something solid
Hmm.
inside the body.
Inside the body. So I want you to focus in on it and see what that is.
It's like part of rock inside
Hmm.
the body. Solid form. Half body on the right side is lighter. Half body on the left side is much dense,
Hmm.
heavy.
So,
Legs and hand are heavy.
so where is this rock coming from?
It's same like the mountains of earlier life. The
Hmm.
spiky mountains, the same rock shapes is like part of hand and leg.
Hmm. So, did this soul bring this rock with him to this lifetime?
It's part of that experience.
Hmm.
It's still there.
Why do we need that experience in this lifetime?
We don't need it.
We don't
It's
need it.
just making it heavy.
Hmm. All right. So I'd like for you to go ahead and see What would be the best way to dissolve that rock?
Just imagine
Mm-hmm.
evaporation of the rock, fading away from hand, from leg, from left body.
Go ahead and do that. Tell me what's happening to the rock.
It's evaporating and rising in the air from the body. It's like black droplets of water,
Mm.
like tar, like charcoal. It's rising above, leaving the body slowly,
Mm.
moving out from the skin,
So tell me when that's
leaving,
done.
leaving the spirit is moving out.
Tell me when it's done.
It's done now,
Very
complete.
good. Very good. So now that we have dissolved that rock, we now need to replace it with something that would strengthen that side. Something that would be
Golden light
beautiful. So I'd like for you to go ahead and see that golden light coming in and spread out to every cell, every muscle, every fiber, where all of that rock was before. And tell me what's happening.
light is spreading in each cell, in each part, each corner of the body.
Mm, wonderful. So keep spreading it to every little bit of that body, every cell. And when you have touched every cell with that golden light, I want you to expand the light and just wrap yourself in that golden light from
It's
head.
making me big. It's
Mm,
making me big. I'm expanding.
wonderful.
The light is expanding inside me, and my size is also getting bigger.
Hmm. So now that your size is bigger, what do your guides say now?
They're just observing,
Mm-hmm.
watching.
Mm-hmm.
They are happy for my expansion.
Wonderful. With this expansion of golden light, I'd like to see if you can connect with Supreme Source Energy, the Creator, God. Keep expanding that golden light.
They're just reminding me of the sun, big sun,
Mm-hmm.
around which I was revolving. They're
Yes.
just showing me the pictures. They're reminding me of that light.
Mm-hmm. Is it a good time for you now to ask Source for forgiveness for your
Yes,
disobedience? Mm-hmm.
yes.
Let's do that now. I'd like for you to connect with that powerful source energy.
It's very strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very far away. I cannot go near.
Mm-hmm.
I have to forgiveness for. I have to ask for forgiveness from distance.
Very good. So go ahead. There is no limit.
I'm silently asking for forgiveness by bowing down.
Mm-hmm.
And Source is telling that he is never angry, never. So there's no need of forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he was never angry.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like for you to ask if it is possible for you to feel this energy's love.
Source is sending a stream of light to me,
Mm-hmm.
a ray, a ray of light
Mm-hmm.
inside my body. And I was bowing down to give me energy.
Mm-hmm. Receive and accept that energy. Memorize that energy. And as you accept it, what changes do you feel within your body, mind, and spirit?
It makes you blank. You cannot feel anything.
Mm-hmm.
You just feel the energy.
Wonderful.
Thought of body, no thought of spirit.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you are flowing in the stream of source energy?
I'm away from the source, but getting a stream of light from the source directed toward me and
Wonderful.
receiving the energy.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Great. So, being that you have this stream of energy coming from source, how can you use this energy to improve your manifestation power? Is that possible?
There's no desire, no desire for manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
It's just glowing. Everything's glowing. Whole body is glowing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no desire to do anything, to ask anything.
Mm-hmm. So, how is it that Sunny can get into the state, into the future? When he meditates, what does he need to do to feel this?
Expand the energy from inside.
Mm-hmm.
Expand and fill the body. It's inside.
Mm. Very good. Tell me when you're complete.
Whole body is filled with light. It's already full.
Wonderful. So I'd like to take you now to a moment in which you are receiving downloads. You have asked these guides for downloads.
They give me downloads. They give
Mhm.
me energy.
Wonderful. Do they continue to do it, or must you continue to ask for that?
They will only give when I will ask. I need to ask
You
to
need to
continue
ask.
it.
Very good. So, in order, whenever you ask, these guides will assist you with the downloads.
They will give me.
Very good. Will these downloads assist you in going into the new earth, into a shift into it?
Not showing anything
You're
for
not
the new
showing
earthling.
anything. Very good. So I'd like for you to tap into that knowing about the new earth. What do you tell Sunny about this shift? Does it have anything to do with the waterfall?
No, it's just expansion.
Expansion. Is he expanding now?
He's in the process of, he's involved in the expansion. He's a part of expansion.
Mm-hmm.
He's just small part of the whole expansion.
Mm-hmm.
He's expanding.
Very good.
He has no active role. He will just flow like stream in the expansion. He will feel the expansion, but he cannot do anything.
Mm-hmm.
He will
Okay.
move with expansion.
Sunny is very concerned about dissolving or clearing karmic accounts without entangling himself further in this karmic wheel. What do you say about his karma?
It's emptiness. Nothing.
There's
It
no
is
karma?
it's blank. It's empty. It's
Mm-hmm.
whole. He's just expanding with expansion.
Okay, so he doesn't need to concern himself with that.
He has no power to concern. He will be moving with expansion.
Okay, very good.
They have put me in a hollow space.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is empty around. They
Mm-hmm.
are not. I can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not answering anything.
Okay, what
It's just silence.
what is the purpose of putting you into that space?
Expansion.
Okay.
It's like a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, I was outside the balloon, and as the balloon was expanding, I was feeling the expansion of the surface of the balloon. Now I'm inside the expanded balloon, and there's big size of balloon, and I'm just seeing the balloon from inside
Mm-hmm.
expanding.
So, is it important now to focus on that expansion? Because Sunny does meditate often. Does he need to focus when he meditates on going back to this space of expansion?
They're just showing me big size of the expansion,
Mm-hmm.
vastness,
The vastness. Good.
making me experience the huge expansion.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
They're not listening other questions, just showing me this.
They're just showing you that. Very good. So, are they working on you at this time to expand you or watch you expand?
It's like they don't want to listen anything else. They're just telling me to observe the vastness, to see the
Mhm.
expansion.
Very good. Let me know when they are done with showing you this expansion.
I'm just standing alone, nothing around.
Mm-hmm. So, in that space of oneness, do you feel that this session is complete?
They are silent.
They're silent. Very good. So, I'd like for you to go ahead and begin to retrieve your energy and bring it back into this body. And I'm going to count from 1 to 5. Eyes. 5, wide awake, completely alert back here and now, feeling wonderful all over.
I,
Wow.
while awakening, I was feeling so huge, like expanded so much. Like my body has become 15 or 20 foot.
Wow. What a session, Sonny. Not at all what we expected.
I don't know, but they were like keeping silent or just showing me things. They were not talking. No, they don't want to like. We don't want to talk. We just see what we are showing you.
So, this purpose of yours is different than others,
I don't know.
right?
Like they're keeping
It's
me like school teachers put the kid in kindergarten to like do this. Do you don't have a choice.
choice.
There-
You must
No choice.
obey.
They're just
How did
showing
that
me that I
feel?
have to.
How did it feel? Because it's like you had to apologize. You had to ask for forgiveness for disobeying as this
It
planet.
was. It was like I always wanted to apologize, and he in the source was like I never like was angry. I always like I always be with you, and why you need to apologize? It's okay, it's okay.
Wow.
But still, there was guilt inside me that maybe why they have thrown me out, and that's why I was apologizing. But
Wow.
they were transmitting me signal that it was needed to teach you. That's why there was no anger, there was no uh,
Wow.
need to apologize, but you need to teach a lesson.
Wow. So we were talking about karma. It wasn't about karma at all. It was about this lesson.
At the time of karma, they just put me in a dome, empty dome, and with a dome was like expanding like a balloon, and there's nothing around. I was just
Nothing more.
standing inside a huge field.
Wow.
I was watching, there's nothing.
Wow. You were you were experiencing a lot.
Yeah, totally different. I never imagined this thing will come.
Wow, your
And
guides are strict.
one guide was like just Harry Potter movie in the Dumbledore, like kind of old age, long beard with all white. And there was one his apprentice or maybe his other person was like always behind him. He was the main lead guide who is like
Wow.
instructing or focusing or showing me anything. And his eyes, he was just always with his eyes, but not speaking, just eyes through conveying message
Wow.
through eye.
Wow.
Uh,
So if you want me to put this up, do you want me to post it on
yeah,
YouTube?
it's I have no issues. It's all up to you. If you think it will be helpful to other, you can do that.
Okay. So tell everybody where you're from. Where are you located?
Yeah, I'm from India, North India, in Haryana, near Delhi,
Wonderful.
and I just like loved Alba sessions and was like always wanted to be part of the experience, and here I am.
Yeah.
Felt the awesome experience.
And you meditate a lot, right? So
Recently, I have just
so
started. Earlier, I was.
how does it help to meditate?
Yeah, I have observed during meditation what I feels the receiving of energy was the same when I was getting from the source light or from the other parts. Whenever I was either from the guides or from the source light, whatever energy I was receiving, it was the same. It's like frequency was similar when I received during the meditation. So
Good.
there was no difference in the receiving.
Wow.
They, like
You could
they
see
sent
you
me a
could put
message that
yourself.
Yeah, during meditation you can receive the
Wow,
source energy. They have sent the signal.
that's great. That's great. So, for those of you who are watching this video, if you'd like a session with me, just go to my website, albaweinman.com. Every month, I send out a newsletter, and that is how Sonny got the message to sign up, and he did. And how long have you been waiting to do a session with me?
I was like trying for last 3 4 months, and even in this month, just like I was putting my details, and when I went to for the selection of date, I selected the date, and when I was going for the payment, it got stuck. I
Yeah,
tried to refresh 6 to 7 times, but then
yeah,
it showed there was no slots.
yeah.
Then
It
I
goes
was like
fast.
hopeless. I put the mobile and I went to drink water. I was so upset that shit, this month again I have to wait one more. Then suddenly a voice came inside me that why don't try few more times maybe. And then I again took my mobile and try refresh, and eighth or ninth time I got the date of second March.
Wow. There you
That
go.
was surprising for me. I was like, after booking, even after booking for 5 minutes, I was shocked how did this happen. Like earlier there was full, and then I got a slot.
I guess
It
it's
was surprising.
your guides let you in.
Yeah, I also felt the same. That maybe they just like maybe someone payment got failed or something must have
Could be.
happened. That's why I got after like 5 minutes of the uh, all slots were booked. After
Wow.
5 minutes, I got one date,
That's
and it's the
great.
initial.
That's amazing. You keep trying. So
Yeah.
thank you everybody for watching, and we'll check in on the next one and see what happens next. So thank you very
Bye
much.
bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.